Since we are done solving quadratic equations, now let's move backward. What if, given the roots, we need to identify the quadratic equation? Now let's consider 2 and 3 as our roots and identify the quadratic equation. We all know that the sum of the roots is equal to negative b over a, or r1 plus r2 is equal to negative b over a. And our r sub 1, r sub 2 as our product is c over a. Now let's derive by using ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Dividing all by a, we have x squared plus b over ax plus c over a is equal to 0. We all know that b over a is r1 plus r2. So substitute x squared plus the negative of r1 plus r2, or just minus the sum r1, r2, r sub 1, r sub 2, x plus our product, which is r sub 1, r sub 2 is equal to 0. Now we could use this formula in identifying the quadratic equation given the roots. Now let's substitute. X squared minus our r1 is 2 plus 3x plus, we have 2 times 3 is equal to 0. X squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore, the equivalent quadratic equation of the roots 2 and 3 is x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Now let's have 3 plus square root of 5 and 3 minus square root of 5. Let us identify the quadratic equation by using the formula x squared minus r sub 1 plus r sub 2x plus r sub 1 times r sub 2 equals 0. So substituting the value of our roots, you will have x squared minus 3 plus square root of 5 plus 3 minus square root of 5 x plus our r sub 1 is 3 plus the square root of 5 times 3 minus the square root of 5 is equal to 0. So therefore, we have x squared minus square root of 5 minus square root of 5 is 0. Therefore, we just need to add 3 and 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. So negative 6x. Plus, get the product of this by FOIL method, or this is just sum and difference of two terms. So we need to get the square of 3 minus the square of square root of 5 is equal to 0. Continuing, you have x squared minus 6x plus 9 minus 5 is equal to 0. Solving or simplifying, x squared minus 6x plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, the equation of the roots 3 plus minus square root of 5 is x squared minus 6x plus 4 equals 0. Now, let us consider 1 plus minus square root of 3 over 2. We all know that the roots will be 1 plus the square root of 3 over 2 and 1 minus the square root of 3 over 2. By using this form of equation, we could identify the real or the exact quadratic equation of the given roots. So x squared minus the first root, which is 1 plus the square root of 3 over 2 plus 1 minus the square root of 3 over 2 x plus 1 plus the square root of 3 over 2 times 1 minus the square root of 3 over 2 is equal to 0. Continue, let's have x squared minus, so we will be leading to one fraction and the denominator is 2. we will just add 3 and square root of 3 and negative square root of 3 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 divided by 2. Let us leave first the given equation as a fraction. Continue. We have the numerator is just the product of the sum and difference of two terms. So we will have 1 squared minus square root of 3 squared all over 2. Since we have the product of sum and difference of two terms, we will just get the square of 1 minus the square root of 3. All over 2 times 2, you will get 4 equal to 0. Continue, let's have x squared minus 2 over 2x plus 1 minus 3 all over 4 is equal to 0. X squared minus 2 over 2x plus 1 plus 3 is negative 2 over 4 is equal to 0. We could get the simplest form of negative 2 over 4, and that is negative 1/2. So negative 2 over 2x plus or minus 1/2 is equal to 0. So the reason why I did not simplify 2 over 2 as 1, it is because we need to multiply all the terms by 2. So to eliminate the denominator, which is 2. So multiply all the terms by 2, you will get 2x squared minus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, the equivalent equation of the roots 1 plus minus square root of 3 over 2 is 2x squared minus 2x minus 1 equals 0. Now let's consider 3/4 and negative 1/2 as our roots and identify the quadratic equation by using our formula x squared minus r sub 1 plus r sub 2 x plus r sub 1 plus r sub 2 is equal to 0. Substituting the values of our roots, you will have 3/4 plus negative 1/2 x plus 3/4 times negative 1/2 is equal to 0. X squared, simplifying, 3/4 plus negative 1/2, or just simply 3/4 minus 1/2 x plus 3 times negative 1 is negative 3 over 8. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So since they are dissimilar fractions, we need to make the denominator of 1/2 to be 4. So I will just multiply the numerator by 2 and the denominator by 2. So x squared minus 3/4 minus 2 over 4 x minus 3 over 8 is equal to 0. So x squared minus 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 over 4. X minus 3 over 8 is equal to 0. We need to eliminate our denominator, which is 4 and 8. So before that, we need to make the denominator of 1/4 to become 8 as well. So I will multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2. So you will have x squared minus 2 over 8x minus 3 over 8 is equal to 0. Multiply all the terms by 8. So you will have 8x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, the equivalent equation, quadratic equation of 3/4 and negative 1/2 is 8x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. Now answer the practice exercises and later we will check your work. Like, share, and comment your suggestions on the comment box below, and don't forget to subscribe. To get notified with our latest videos, just click the notification bell.